What's up? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Fortnite storyline. Yeah, I'm that guy. I love the Fortnite storyline. Like, especially this season, it's been pretty good. Other than the fact that the ending was kind of mid. But I will, I'll talk about all that. And I thank you guys for all the support. It's been great. You guys were great. And I just want to quickly say before we go into this video that I'm doing this with notes about the storyline. Like, I'm just going to be talking basically off the top of my head, so if some of the stuff I say doesn't make sense, I apologize. I'm going to explain this the best way. I'm a little bit of a lore nerd, so I'm going to, do my little opinions, and I'm going to sum up some stuff that's already happened. So, I think the best place to start with this is Chapter 3, Season 4. So, basically, actually, no, I'll briefly mention from Chapter 3, Season 2. So, Chapter 3, Season 2 had the collision event, which basically we took a mech, which was a remade version of the mech from Chapter 1, Season 9, and basically converted it to 7, fought off, destroyed this big doomsday device, and in doing so we freed the 0 point, destroyed the IO, at least, up until we're aware they might be coming back, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. And once the 0 point became free, it began to bloom. It bloomed into this beautiful tree called the reality tree, which we all thought was, was cool. Everything was kind of chill. Then we realized that the 0 point, it wasn't meant to be free. So it started, doing this little thing where it was sending out distress signals because it was in pain. Because obviously, everyone has got a tree made of intergalactic, multiversal energy that sends out distress signals. And this was called up by Darth Vader. Darth Vader shows up. He does a little thing, tries to steal a little thing. And the main bit is the fact that the Herald was teased in this, watching over, and yeah, she's just there with a little ball, doing her thing. And then next season she appears, brings a new thing, which is the Chrome, which we now know all ties into the last reality. The same people who dealt with Kevin, all the cubes, Cube Queen, end of Chapter 2, Season 8, all that stuff, that all comes back. And, yeah, basically the Herald was like, haha, everything turns silver now, so it all became shiny. And then at the end, there was I'm not even going to call it an event, there was Fracture, that thing, where, there was a little cutscene, and then there were 40 minutes of side quests. Really loving the event, guys. But anyway, that basically in that event we reforged the island from bits of the broken island that had been destroyed in the explosion, and bits from across the multiverse. So once we rebuilt that, we dropped into Chapter 4, which launched with a lot of medieval POIs, a lot of medieval POIs, which we then realized were all part of the Oathbound. The Oathbound was ran by someone called the Ageless. The Ageless was a snapshot of Geno left behind to rule this, new reality that we don't know much about yet. They were left to rule the all that stuff, while the main Geno is out doing his imagined order stuff, creating a perfect order and all that. And he also had a little friend called Rift Warden Stellan. Stellan had these little goofy dreams about this guy only known as the Shapeless Man, who haunts and torments every dream that he has. And this guy was the head alchemist, so he was building a little rift gate, not only for the Ageless, but the Shapeless Man. The Shapeless Man wanted a rift gate to break through, and over the course of the season, we helped build this rift gate. Found out a bit about his trauma. The Shapeless Man is either the Nothing, so a head deity at the last reality, or the version of Geno that died in Zero War. If you guys want me to make a video talking about all this, I will do a more in-depth video. It's just kind of my summary, which is unintentionally taking me 5 minutes. But Evie from the Peace Syndicate, I'll explain more about Evie in a sec, did a little bit of trolling, went over to the Rift Gate, tinkered with it, and it exploded. It made a red rift in the sky, and this rift then brought in the Mega City biome. So this was obviously a new Tokyo aesthetic place, and cool. And that is where this season begins. So the two main protagonists that you guys will want to be aware of this season are Evie and Thunder. Evie is a Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass skin who was the first member to be revealed to the Peace Syndicate. She is apparently their secret weapon. Don't know much about that. And there's Thunder, who's a lieutenant at the Peace Syndicate. He kind of watches over Evie. You know, he's pretty cool. He's also a chef. Because anything you know, get that. Hey, okay, I'm not gonna. And yeah, so we get started with this season. So the main way we get quests this season is arcade machines. So we could get over to this arcade machine, and we play it. Once we beat it, Evie says hi, tells us that we should go and take a little tour around Mega City. Basically, we go check out all the new POIs, see what it's like, and then Thunder gets introduced, and he makes us just test our skills, and then after that, we are officially crowned the hero of the Peace Syndicate. So the Peace Syndicate is one of the 5 syndicates, I believe, that is part of this new reality. And yeah, basically they strive to like bring everyone together, keep the peace, and yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. We know about those two guys, obviously Evie and Thunder. We also know about Twin. They are the Scout, who were revealed in Chapter 3, Season 4. And we also know about, there was one other person, Stashed. Stashed kind of joined. He was like a getaway driver, and then they were like, damn, you get a promotion. So he's part of the thing. And after that, we get told that we're trusted by the Peace Syndicate, that we're considered their hero. And then we got to go set up some data receivers. So we go around the map, set up these data receivers, and then we go over to this little house thing in the Mega City biome. And we go and touch a terminal, and we play around with it, and then we realize, we look through the files, yeah, all of the data on the army of the last reality was destroyed. So that happened, and then we were like, damn, that sucks. So, and then you can also talk to a guy called Triarch Nox, who appears there. Basically, he's all like, don't touch the terminal, and not to give you guys a little spoiler, but he's almost definitely the saboteur. And he is, well, the name Triarch is like one of 3 leaders, and Nox means darkness in, I think it's Latin. So basically, we can assume that he is one of the 3 main leaders of the last reality. Don't know if this is higher or below the Cube Queen. You know, we've still got to find out some more stuff about last reality. But yeah, so he's there. He does his own little thing. You know, you don't really hear much from him at all. He just talks to Renzo sometimes. And yeah, that was the end of the first week. And then we are told by the syndicates that we've got to reunite. Well, we're told by the peace. What am I saying? We were told by the peace syndicate that we've got to unite all of the syndicates, and that is where our first 2 come in. We group ourselves to the Fox Clan and the River Guard. We go ahead and get some kills on katanas, do that kind of stuff. And then we go and arrange a little area for them to meet. They meet and have a little talk, and they agree that they're going to unite with us. So that's like 2 syndicates, 3 syndicates altogether. And basically the River Guard and the Fox Clan have been enemies for centuries. And members of like the Fox Clan include skins like Drift, my main. Let's go, Reese, relevant. Vox Hunter. And obviously the new one, Stray. And Stray is actually the brother of Mizuki. So she is the Empress of the River Guard and currently the only River Guard member that we know of. And the Stray was previously a member of the River Guard, and he left for some reason, which we don't know yet, to go and join up with the Fox Clan and became their special ops expert. And while all this was going on, we saw monoliths begin to form. They just kind of appeared out of nowhere, 3 different corners of the map, and this mysterious lady called Serenade was appearing and selling like really cheap exotic weapons. Like if you see her on the map, like it's Black Friday basically. Anyways, she just kind of appeared. I felt like that was a plot point that they were gonna try and do something with, but they just never did anything with. Might tie into next season with the whole Wilds theme. I don't know, but it could do. And basically, and then next week on the Syndicate quests, this is just all mentioned. So it just kind of happened. And we work with. So the next thing we do is we work on persuading the Luminaries to join us. So we open some crates over by the oil mining facility. and we go and find some stolen electrical parts. They're like, damn, thank you. They send us a gift basket, which, you know, Thunder's happy about because it's got some like rare cooking ingredients, so they can let him cook. And then we get a little backpack from them. We go and, you know, we just run over and do some data collecting, and then yeah, that's kind of it for the week. I don't really know what the data collecting was for. They just were like, damn, something bad is happening. So now we go to the final week, because, you know, these story quests are really, you know, interesting. And one Syndicate remains, the Unseen. Specifically, the Unseen are like agents of chaos. They just want to cause carnage. So members of this include Highwire, Renzo the Destroyer, Dahlia, and Styx, the current crewback. And they basically, yeah, just all want to cause destruction. And they are revealed to be working with the Saboteur to just cause some chaos. They don't realise that the Saboteur is as dangerous as he is, so we go and put on a disguise, which happens to be the Peely skin with 2 3's. And we go and talk to either Highwire, who is the leader of the Unseen, or Renzo, her right-hand man. And basically, they both are like, yeah, these guys are pretty bad, you don't want to work with them. And Highwire sends us the location of the signal jammers. And then we go destroy them, and then all the syndicates are united, and everything's happy. And that's it. You guys thought there was going to be some kind of, like, a twist ending, where it's like, the last reality show up and do something? No. No, we don't get that. You don't even get any setup for the next season, because while all of this is happening, we get, like, earthquakes. Earthquakes are just happening, vines are appearing out of the ground, and we see, like, the luminary, and we see the luminaries, so Mystica, she's just there like, yeah, these camps aren't ours, they're just there, let's go check them out. That's it. That's where the story ends for the season. As you can tell, I'm a little bit annoyed with the way it ends, because there was, like, literally no reason for them to do that. But hey-oh, I guess that's what happens when they can't think of a proper story. But no, it was revealed today as well. We got some teaser trailers, which I might do a little video on in a minute if I have time. And they revealed that it was underneath us the entire time. The whole jungle biome, it's just all fallen down. So it's right at the center of the map, where Hidden Henge is, and Heraldry. I think that's going to play into something. The Herald coming back with that survey skin, with like the kind of amber version. I think that could be quite cool. And potentially IO coming back with all Sand Sloan. But the 0 point is probably going to be exposed with these temples, and, you know, there's just big crater. So it shows that Zero Fusion probably brought in more chunks that are all underneath the map, and due to some reason, I feel like it was probably the fact of the mega city coming in that probably didn't help things, and I thought yeah, it's caused everything to collapse. Well, that is that's the season storyline. So you guys are all caught up to date. You guys can now go ahead and understand what kind of happened for us to go to the next season. Also, sorry, I'm kind of read all the scripts and now kind of unhinged. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the story, if you preferred this season or last season. Personally, I did prefer last season's, but the syndicates were cool. I really enjoyed it. I just wish they got you know, they get all tied in together with all these earthquakes, and it wasn't like a separate thing. I also just wish they got more time to grow. But no, thank you all for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to make, because I've noticed the videos aren't doing as well at the minute, and I'm not, you know, I'm still going to keep making them, because I think next season we're hopefully going to boost in views. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and keep it fresh.